In this video, we will explore the silent ruins of places that were once vibrant centers of human activity, but which now lie in abandonment, silent witnesses to ages past. Join us as we uncover the mysteries behind these forgotten cities, delving into the desolate architecture and intriguing narratives that echo through the deserted streets. Krakow. Krakow is an abandoned city located in the Basilicata region in southern Italy. This ancient medieval city has a rich history, but unfortunately it has become a symbol of abandonment and depopulation. Krakow has its origins in the Middle Ages, and its development was influenced by several historical and geographical factors. The city was built on a rocky hill to provide a strategic defensive position against invasion. The city's decline began in the 20th century, when a series of earthquakes forced the population to abandon their homes for safety reasons. The last mass exodus occurred in the 1960s. Today, Krakow remains uninhabited and is known for its narrow streets, squares, and impressive architectural structures such as the Church of Santa Maria della Stella and the castle. The location also attracts the attention of filmmakers, having served as the setting for several films, including The Passion of the Christ. Despite its historical tragedy, Krakow has become a tourist destination, attracting visitors interested in its preserved architecture and the unique atmosphere of an abandoned city. The ancient city of Krakow is a silent testament to a bygone era and the resilience of architecture and history in the face of change over time. Number 2. Calico Ghost Town. Calico Ghost Town is a ghost town located in the Mojave Desert in Southern California, United States. It was founded in 1881 during the region's gold rush and quickly became an important silver mining center. At the height of its prosperity, Calico was home to about 1,200 people and had schools, churches, hotels, and numerous commercial establishments. However, Calico's fortunes began to decline in the late 19th century as silver deposits became depleted. The city was abandoned and turned into a true ghost town with ancient structures and ruins testifying to the community's glorious past. In the 1950s, businessman Walter Knott, known for being the founder of Knott's Berry Farm, purchased the town and began a process of restoring the remaining structures. He restored many of the buildings, preserving the town's authentic Old West atmosphere. In 1966, Calico was designated a Calico Regional Park and opened to the public. Today, visitors can explore the dusty streets of Calico Ghost Town and experience a return to the past. Many of the original buildings have been preserved and transformed into museums, shops, and themed restaurants. Visitors can enter old mines, visit the restored school, and explore the town's homes and shops. Number 3, Pripyat. The ghost town of Pripyat is an iconic and tragic location, known for being the closest town to the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Pripyat was founded in 1970, and at the time of the nuclear disaster on April 26, 1986, had a population of around 49,000, most of whom were plant workers and your families. The Chernobyl disaster was the worst nuclear accident in history and had devastating consequences. During a safety test at the plant's number 4 reactor, there was an explosion that released a large amount of radioactive materials into the atmosphere. Pripyat, just a few kilometers from the plant, was hastily evacuated the day after the explosion. The evacuation process was chaotic, and many residents were not informed of the seriousness of the situation. They were initially told to take only essentials, and that the evacuation would be temporary, which turned out to be long and, for many, permanent. The city was abandoned and has remained uninhabited ever since. The atmosphere in Pripyat these days is surreal. Nature has taken over the abandoned city, with trees growing amid the ruins of buildings and parks. The city has become a symbol of the human and environmental cost of nuclear disasters. The zone around Chernobyl, known as the exclusion zone, remains a highly radioactive place. Number 4. Body. The ghost town of Body is a historic gem that preserves the authentic atmosphere of the American Old West. Located east of the Sierra Nevada, Bodie has become a unique landmark due to its remarkable preservation and the state of conservation of its original structures. When exploring Bodie, visitors are transported to a period of fervent mining activity and prosperity, but also to the challenges and hardships that characterize frontier life during the late 19th century. The dirt streets, wooden buildings and ruined structures offer a unique insight into life during that time. Many structures remain untouched and unchanged since the heyday of mining. In addition to the structures, personal effects left behind by former inhabitants have also been preserved. Traces of clothing, furniture, and household items provide an intimate look into the lives of the people who once called Bodie home. These details add layers of authenticity to the visiting experience, allowing visitors to connect more deeply with the past. The ghost town of Bodie is also known for its ghost stories and legends, contributing to the mysterious aura that surrounds it. Many reports claim that the city is haunted, which further increases the fascination surrounding it. However, it is important to note that due to the sensitive nature of the preserve, visitors are encouraged to treat the area with respect and follow the guidance provided by park rangers to ensure that Bodie remains an authentic window into the past for years to come. In short, Bodie is not just a ghost town, but a living testament to a bygone era, offering a unique and educational experience for all those seeking to explore the rich history of the American West. Number 5, Oradour-sur-Glane. Oradour-sur-Glane is a small town in the Limousin region of France, which gained sad notoriety due to one of the darkest episodes of the Second World War. On June 10, 1944, during the German occupation of France, the village was the scene of a brutal massacre that shocked the world. After the slaughter, the village was set on fire, leaving behind only charred ruins and the silence of death. The massacre at Oradour-sur-Glane was one of numerous episodes of brutality during the Second World War. But what makes this case particularly remarkable is the fact that the village has been preserved as a memorial. The French government decided to keep the ruins as a silent testimony to the horrors of war, turning Oradour-sur-Glane into a ghost town, as a permanent reminder of the innocent victims. Today, visitors can wander the empty streets, observing the ruined houses, burned-out cars and rubble that bear witness to the terrible event. Oradour-sur-Glane serves as a living monument and a stark reminder of the horrors of war. This tragic site continues to attract visitors from around the world who come to pay tribute to the victims and reflect on the horrors of the past.